Anything?
It's working now.
Okay, so that's good. Unfortunately for everybody, yeah, it's been eons since we've Twitch streamed. So now that the DM actually has a voice again, yay! Yay! She's going to run up, and with a 17, she's going to pick the lock on Emil. And he's just going to look forward, and she's going to be like, killing the big lady, killing the big lady, she's flaming, we're gonna fucking kill her. Come on, hype yourself up. Do you have a gun? No, I don't have a gun. Well, too bad. Just pick up something and fight. And she's gonna run forward the rest of the way that way, and he's going to move up here for his total. And then, oh my gosh. I'm gonna move her into a wall real quick so that I can bring Emil down 15 feet that a ways. And that was her action. Laika is going to attack this door here. And neither of those are going to be very effective against steel. So that is their go. Fang is continuing to patrol above. Sirnesh, you are up with Kanju on deck.
Alright. So Sirnesh is going to have his shadow move 5 feet into her space.
Make a deck save, please.
For the shadow? Sure.
That's going to fail, and he's going to take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
What? Oh, shadow magics. I'm familiar with that.
In that case, he's going to take... Well, if she has an aura of fire around her, then in that case... Let's see here. If I shoot, I can have that go through my shadow, yeah? That's considered an attack?
Technically, she's really big, so you could just aim above your shadow.
Technically, yes. But I also want to be behind a fucking wall.
You can either shoot above or shoot... Yeah, you do kind of want to be behind a wall, but, you know.
Yeah, there's a werewolf in the way.
I will also, mechanically speaking, all of these little indents on the walls, if you tuck yourself into them, that'll give you cover.
Is that going to protect from a fucking aura of fire, though?
No.
That's what I thought. In that case, instead of summoning my shadow there, it's going to be summoned... Let's see here. I'll summon it right there. And Sirnesh is going to action dash. Put himself a bit further behind the wall. And he's going to put a shadow right there.
In 4.
Alright.
How could you leave me exposed like this?
Kanju, now out in the open and exposed, that hag looks over at you and says, "Your antlers will make a nice decoration in my windmill."
And Morgantha's gonna love having your head. And Kanji's gonna fire a piercing arrow along with their normal shot.
Hit me. Hits for sure. Super hits!
Oh my god.
Okay, let's... Wait a minute. Oh no, that was your damage.
Oh, that was the
Never mind.
damage. That was damage. Yeah.
I mean, still, that is a fair amount of damage.
It is a fair amount of damage for your first shot. So,
Considering that becomes whatever the fuck the top roll that is. I don't know how to calculate that. To make it
11
math.
points of damage. Sticks are really hard through
No,
one of
because
the eyes.
technically it's a natural one. It flips. Remember?
That is not for damage rolls. That is for to hit.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Do I roll grass or piercing? Oh no, it does it automatically. Wonderful. Okay. God damn it. Okay.
And your second shot?
Second shot. I'm just gonna repeat the first since I have one last charge of arcane shot. 20.
Also going to super hit. It's the top number, right?
We've been doing both.
Yeah, because
I
the bottom
see.
is the normal damage.
Yeah, because sharpshooter. I have sharpshooter on.
That is very fortuitous for you.
Yeah, so technically you add the 5 from above as well.
She's looking super hurt.
Already? Can I use one of my DM inspiration rolls to do something? Like whatever. Can it give me an extra? What?
It's a reroll on your 2 hits or ability checks or saves.
Fuck that. Okay, I'm just gonna move back then, and I'm gonna tuck around the corner. Do you guys have the whole corners tucked up? Like I can't sneak in there, can I? Oh, you motherfuckers!
I'm sorry, I
Okay,
can't do.
so I'm gonna go over here. And just be like, guys, let me in. I'm straight like pushing them, like panicking, like looking back at the thing, like, guys, let me in, guys, please. And I end my turn.
Lightning, you're up with Keltaurus on deck.
All right. In that case, lightning is going to come down. He heard Manfred hit the deck. Did he hear him get dragged away at all, or? And then him talking, or no?
You heard him talking again around the corner.
Okay, lightning's going to breathe a sigh of relief. And he's going to go up here. So lightning can't pick locks, but what is it to pick the lock of this werewolf here? If Kaz wants to keep him steady.
That's some kind of dexterity check, right?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. Hey.
10's not gonna cut it.
Well, that's...
You get started, and I assume you're just like improvising here and trying to just mess with the tumblers, and it's not taking.
How the fuck did Serenis do this? Yeah. And yep. That is going to be his turn.
Keltaurus is up and gonna see her staggering around, and he's going to grin. Well then, I think it's time for you to hit the deck. And he's gonna pull up his gun with a silver bullet loaded. Wherever it is on your character sheet. And that silver bullet is going to, and it's going to hit her on one of the horns of her head and just turn her head slightly, imparting no damage. And she's going to turn and look back at him and say, "Oh, you're next." And he's going to say, nope, no thank you. And tuck around a corner. And let me roll his thingamadoo.
His gun is gone.
Oh yeah, the thingy is done. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wish he had that on its token and not his character sheet. But limitations of Roll20, you know.
Yeah.
Although I think I know how to fix that for him later down the road. So he's not going to do that. He's going to wish he did. He's going to look at the gun in his hand and be like, this isn't what I need right now. And it's his turn. She is up, and she's going to look down the hallway at you. But first, she's going to bonus action, reach to her side, and pull up a little dead halfling with a shriveled up body and a full-sized head, and just crush it in her hands. And she's going to disappear momentarily, and reappear as 3 of her. And you're going to hear all 3 of them in unison laugh. Now she's going to use her action, and one of them is going to rush up this way down the hallway and just start barreling towards you guys.
Panicked jackalope noises?
DM, the fire is supposed to travel with her. Andrew, she's gonna reach out and take a swipe at you.
Please don't. That'd be much appreciated, actually. Misses.
12. That first swing she takes. I will, when it comes around to your turn, need you to make a dex save, but not yet. Actually, no. You're in melee with her now, so yes, do make a dex save if you don't mind.
21.
Absolutely saves. I'm going to use that oof dice. So that's 8 halved to 4 points of fire damage that you take from the heat.
Oh my god. I take damage even when she misses? That's fucked. Okay.
Okay, so,
This one over here, Val, is going to run over to you and take a swing.
Aha! It missed.
Dex save, please. That saves. And you take 1 point of fire damage. And this one right here. Who does she see that's within range for some fun? This one right here is going to run down, and their action is going to be fire magic missiles at you, Val. For 13 points of damage to— oh my god! 4414!
alright, calm down, my guy.
Calm their
That would
titties.
have been nuts if that was all max.
You have to
and-
double the damage from that too, if it's all force.
Val, it is now your turn. And if you end the turn there, you're gonna have to take the fire damage again.
Gosh dang it, that's not gonna hit.
14, you're going to punch up at her, and she's just gonna raise her knee to meet your punch and look down at you with a big toothy grin.
I guess I'm gonna use my last key, because if I run away, that's gonna be opportunity attack.
Hit. Hit. And the illusory hag disappears.
Runs down and looking over both ways like, I am in trouble.
Between a rock and a fiery place. Kazadan, you're up. Manfred on deck.
All right. Shit. I'm going to, first things first, step out into the middle. Let's see. There does not appear to be any way I can get advantage on this hoe. Damn, that's rough. Okay. I'm gonna fire my crossbow at her once, I guess. It's the 7.
And the 7, that's going to fire off towards her and is going to clink her in the horn. And she's just going to turn ahead and cock it towards you.
Shit. And then he's immediately going to tuck right back behind the corner. And hold an action to attack her if she gets into melee range. End of turn.
Grayson doubling up for anyone else?
Manfred is up, and he's just going to... Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Manfred, can you get a shot on her? Does not look like he can get a center mass shot on her, so instead Manfred's going to run back behind you guys and tuck in here pretty... No, he'll tuck in right there so that he's not in line of sight if she comes around the corner. And he's just going to hold an action for if she does come up, he's going to try and hit her with a cantrip. Liang, you're up, and the werewolf's on deck.
Well, I guess at this point, I'm gonna walk in there. I'm gonna walk past the werewolf, and I'm gonna be like, "Forgive me," and I'm gonna rage.
Make sure to... don't roll it off of the thing, we'll roll it off of the macro.
Where's the macro?
Well then.
Okay. Well, you are raging.
Well, I guess I got up there, so I am going to pull out 20. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, that sucks. Okay, that's fine.
As soon as you like run up to get within like the line of fire with her, whatever silk is starting to materialize from your arms is just like singeing.
Oh, nice little parlor trick, doggy. But you have something better?
Yeah, eat this. Miss, right?
Miss indeed. You're gonna swing forward, and she's just gonna throw her robe out in front of her and deflect with the robes.
Roll me a dexterity save, you mutt.
Madre, una.
Second will hit.
I'll roll that dex saver.
Roll me 2 dex saves if you don't mind, because as soon as you deal damage to her, she's gonna Hellish Rebuke. Save! Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? Good thing. Oh, magic don't matter. But anyways, yeah.
In
I guess
total,
that-
you have 8 points, so you're only gonna take 4 between both of those attacks.
And something I haven't done for a while because I one-handed that. I'm gonna use my sidearm.
And that slashing goes through, and
And a miss. Fine. And turn. I tried. Wait, she's gone. Fuck yeah.
another one of
I'm
the
gonna go-
illusory hags disappears.
I'm gonna move out of the way and remove my rage on my turn. Right there. We're happy.
The werewolves are up, and Laika's going to... Emil's going to take the help action with Laika so that they can make attacks on this. And then Emil's going to be like, just forget it, just move aside, I'll pick it. And they're going to prepare for the setup there. Meanwhile, Bianca is going to... Bianca's going to move this away and tuck up here and hold an action for if she sees the hag appear within line of sight, she's going to take a shot with her rifle. Fang continues to patrol. Sirnesh, you're up with Kanju on deck.
Alright, so Sirnesh is going to take 5. Going to move a shadow there, and then he's going to switch places with it, using a bonus action. And he sees the fire coming from right there.
You see a greater amount of light, yeah, so you can see the bits of fire hanging off her.
How far can Sirnesh throw again?
Depends on what you're throwing.
A bag of dust.
Ho 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 ho! The bag of coughing and sneezing.
Yeah. 30 feet, something like that.
I want to say that's what I got last time.
I'm going to have you roll strength to throw it because it says that you and each creature that needs to breathe. So it seems like, according to its thing, it has you use it on yourself and then you and everything 30 feet around you. So I'm going to have you use athletics to throw it for your accuracy.
Alright. That is Sirnesh's. You know what? I'm going to use the inspiration to get advantage on that. And that's
Dope
gone.
as fuck. So that is going to... What tile are you intending to land it on?
That one, right next to the source of fire. I am so sorry, Val.
I want to say that's 30 because on the token, if you put it to 30, that's going to be that. Otherwise, 30 looks like that. I don't know if these
Like,
measuring tools are accurate. Let me see what happens if I put it on an aura. Val, I'm going to borrow you real quick.
I am so sorry, Val.
Oh no, it's accurate. Oh shit. Okay, let me measure that one more time. Kirill is lucky he's not going to get hit with that, and that werewolf is behind stuff, so he's not going to get hit with it either. So, her and Val, I need you to make those saves.
Which save?
DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or become unable to breathe while sneezing and choking.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Well, at least she fails. And
There we
both of you inhale this large puff of just fucking awful, awful dust and paprika and pepper and other burny things get up in your nostrils, and you both start choking.
Ah, shit.
My asthma! My asthma! Oh, woe is me!
Okay, well, Kenju, you might not want to go over there.
It's okay. I can't. No. It's fine. It's fine. I might die. It's fine.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Am I ever sure?
No, you're not. All right. And let's see here. 15, 20, 25, 30. And that is going to be my turn.
Kenju, you are up
Gonna dash
with
right
lightning on
forward.
deck. And you
I'll
see
take-
this miserable pile of hag just lurched over, holding one arm against the wall, the other desperately trying to find her inhaler.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 shots. Attack. That's 23 hits.
Definitely hits.
15 damage.
Kenju, finish her.
I'm okay. So I take the shot, right, aim right for the throat. But because this has been a long time fucking coming, I'm gonna grab my ceremonial dagger. I'm gonna run up to her and I'm gonna start fucking chopping her head off.
As you take that shot, it like lunges into her throat, and just and just a splat of blood just sprays from her mouth as that aura of fire dissipates as you run up on top of this hag and just start stabbing into the neck furiously.
Eyes locked. Eyes locked. All of that previous trauma is being dumped into her throat. Also, I am small.
You are small as you climb atop this body that is now fallen and collapsed.
I did save the notes. I needed something for the scarecrows. What was
For
it?
Baba Lasagna,
Yeah.
you needed Morgantha's Heartstone.
Which one's Morgantha?
Morgantha, previously, earlier in the fight, Morgantha had run to the magic circle and pushed aside one of the vampire spawn and said,
Wait, I'm going to Castle Ravenloft first.
and she took off.
Victoria?
Yes?
Before we step in that bubble of death, we can hold our breath, right?
You can hold your breath, indeed.
Okay, in that case, Cyranash is going to rectify his failure and go... He's holding his breath. 5, 10, 15, 20.
DM, I've appeared to mess up my character sheet. Help.
What did you do?
I don't know. I can't even get my character sheet to load anymore.
And he is going to grab Val and drag him out of the smoke. Or the dust.
Your character sheet looks fine.
and
And
try
yes.
to.
Okay, it fixed itself. Okay, thank you.
This is going to conclude initiative for the time being.
Does this hag have a heartstone?
After stabbing her, you've been on the neck for quite a while, and you start. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. And other than various different trinkets and magical objects that she's keeping on her, you don't find anything that resembles a heartstone.
Yeah. Spit on the hag's corpse and I just start walking away. All bloodied up.
Hooey! And Val, go ahead and you can roll again to see if you get up on your own. You have advantage with the help.
Con, right?
Yeah. You're good. After a while, the coughing and sneezing subsides.
That was some intense air.
I'm sorry, Val. I didn't see you until it was too late.
You got the hag too, so that is alright.
Great. Thank God. All right. So someone was mentioning something about picks.
Yes, and as you guys conclude this, Emil just kind of like steps back from his handiwork and says, Leica, get them out. And Emil's going to immediately run forward while Leica heads in and pulls this werewolf out.
Oh, all right. Cyrnesh is going to take out his thieves' tools and.
And that does it. As this werewolf, they look like they've been practically bled dry. They're on death's door as it stands, as the manacles fall away from their now pitiful-looking forearms.
Anyone else down there?
Thank you. This is the ugliest looking. Oh my god. This is the absolute ugliest looking man I've ever seen in my life. Look at his token.
Dear God.
Dear God.
That poor soul. Well, all right. Just chill back there for a minute or two. Is there anyone else down there, like a?
Oh, it's clear down here.
All right. And Cyrnesh is going to. First, Lightning is going to try again to pick.
Let's see it.
That's Lightning's. And he is cursing up a storm because the werewolf won't stay still.
He's just wiggling, and Hiltoris is gonna drop down. And he's gonna say, let me take a crack at it.
Yeah, sure. Fucking wolf won't stop wiggling.
And he just reaches into his pocket and just pulls up a little multi-tool, spins it around one of his fingers, and just taps on the manacle, and it just clink, 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 clink. See? Easy peasy.
I guess.
Manfred, get your
You're
ass
dead.
over here. And Manfred's gonna come over, and they're gonna now start discussing and talking amongst themselves.
Where's Bianca at?
Bianca has run into the main room, and Emil and Bianca are now at the figure that's affixed to this table. And you see them as they walk over. The figure that's on the table just like looks up and says, Emil, Bianca, they're those fucking vampires. They're cutting us to bits, looking for weaknesses, probing us for. And Bianca's just gonna like step back and Which one of you? Someone get him out of here. Come on, come on. I need him out. I need him up.
I'm
Alright,
gonna try
alright.
to pick the lock too.
Yeah, Cyrenich is gonna aid you on that then.
Genji, you
have
can
that,
take
right?
it at advantage, and Cyrenesh, you can take it at advantage.
What am I rolling?
If you have a thieves' tools, otherwise sleight of hand with a higher DC.
Okay.
Aw, shit! And Cyrenesh, you go through and you look, and you see the various different intricate-looking mechanisms holding their arms, their legs, and one by one you get to work and take those off as now Emil is like reaching over and starting to pull
Cyrenich
various
slaps his
bits
hand.
of the silver knives and other implements that are stuck into Kirill out. My god. I thought I had it bad, but they've been making a pincushion of you.
Yeah, really been making a pincushion of me.
Well, on the plus side, you'll have silver for days.
Silver is only marginally useful to us.
Yeah.
Who are all of you?
We hate the hags, so that makes us friends.
Well, I can say after this I hate them too, so yes, well met.
Yeah. I think I heard one of them got away though. The other two are dead.
Fucking leaving.
While that conversation's going on over there, what are you up to, Kazadan?
I would like to feed this. How emaciated does the guy look like? The guy I saved.
Doesn't look like he's eaten for weeks.
All right, I'm gonna give him one of my rations, along with water for my water skin.
They're going to happily accept that and go for the water first before they start biting into anything.
Gotcha. And I'm just gonna attempt to make him more comfortable, but also I'm just gonna sit my ass against the fucking wall and just wait to go because Kazadin is absolutely spent. He is on death's door.
Lightning, Val, what are you two up to while this is...
Val is recovering and also considering lunch options since they're very starving werewolves. He's considering maybe going for a hunt.
Lightning?
Lightning is looking at this sigil. He'll step like 5 feet forward.
It appears to be a glowing set of runes that are etched along into the ground at that area, a very deliberate feature that exists in this place.
It's glowing, yeah?
Yes, it is definitely glowing as you look at it. And it's not animated in Roll20, but you can imagine that that circle has like animations and spinning.
Yeah, it's spinning around and such.
Looking all fucking magical and shit. And also
So,
these barrels right here all spread out about the area. Your passive
right.
perception is quite high, right?
Yeah, it's 21.
Let me check a thing. Okay, that's very good. I'll let you know if anything comes up. But you do feel a gust of wind around here.
Hey, Kaltoris? Do you think you can do anything with this, or?
Huh? Yeah, we were just discussing what we're gonna do with this magic circle. That fucking bitch Morgantha was just mentioning that, apparently that leads to Castle Ravenloft. Don't really think we're in any kind of a condition to be, invading Strahd's castle right now, but this is a great lead. I'm gonna mark it down in my book.
I mean, or you could just disable it? You can sleep here for the night and don't have to worry about getting stabbed in the back.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Manfred!
All right. And now Lightning is... He's gonna perk up because he felt a gust of wind. Is it coming from, like, this direction or
Feels like it's coming from right about there.
right about there? He's gonna step past Kaltoris. And he's just gonna take a peek inside.
And you see...
Trying not to step in the cold.
It's odd. You look into this dark, unlit space, and there just appears to be like 3 glowing coins in this crawl space.
It's just dark, like pitch black.
Pretty much.
And there's no color in there because you can't see with dark vision. So Lightning is going to take the lantern on his back. Does he have one? Oh wait, no, there's a torch on the ground here that I threw at a vampire. He's gonna pick that up and look inside. He's not gonna try and crawl in it, just try to peek in with the torch.
You get the vibe that the like rocks in this tunnel themselves are physically black as well.
Who the hell paints the rocks black? Hey, Kaltoris? You don't
Yeah,
have
hold on
anything
a
that
minute.
can-
I'm looking at this.
Okay.
But you have indeed found 3 coins in there if you want to go retrieve them, or if you don't, it's up to you. But after a moment of studying the circle, he just looks up and says, yeah, as for making this thing not work, that's a little bit above me right now.
Damn. Well, for some reason, I can't see in there because someone painted the rocks black. So I don't know if there's any traps or anything back here, but there's some glowing coins back there. It looks like. You have anything that could grab that, or?
He'll pat you on the back and use you to gain advantage on it for investigation. And he says, yeah, of course I got someone to go in there. You. It's fine to me.
Great.
Go on, get it.
All right. And Lightning is going to crawl in there as best he can and try to grab the coins.
You're almost there. You're just out of reach.
Fuck. All right. Interesting.
And you found the Easter egg, and I immediately grant you a point of DM inspiration. And 3 gold coins.
Anything else in here? No.
Nah, it was just those coins.
All right then. Well, he's gonna flick one over to Kaltoris. Thanks for the help, I guess.
Thanks for the coin.
Yeah.
Now, we gotta pick this place dry.
Right. And any barrels that Lightning didn't smash open when they all decided to roll around.
So, looking across those barrels, the thing you immediately identify is most of them are empty, but one of those barrels is a barrel of Dragon Crush. And you lean it and you roll it around a little bit, and it is sloshing, so there's still at least 3/4 of a barrel in there.
How heavy is this barrel?
Not the weight of a barrel of wine, you know.
Okay. So like 20 pounds, it's fine.
Can I absorb this hag's body so she don't come back?
Yes, and Liang, as you pull your sword out and you look to this Giga Hag who is now shrinking back into a normal size, you feel that creeping of magic from your sword emanating up, and you feel the touch, and you hear the voice. Ah, looks like you decided to feed me after all. I'll accept this offering. A hag is quite a powerful vessel for me to digest. And you plunge your sword down into it, and the sword begins to just absorb the hag's body.
Am I getting any of my fur back, or am I still kind of ugly?
The immediate thing you start to feel is that those parts of your fur that have fallen away are starting to just fill in with like glowing green strands that are like the same color of energy that your sword emanates. And you're not feeling as much like shit as you were previously.
That's 100% better.
And with
So that means... Oops, sorry.
Go ahead.
That means there's one hag left? Yeah.
You guys have killed both of Morgantha's sisters, and she fled to Ravenloft.
Does that mean we got the level up?
That does indeed mean you get the level up.
What? Oh, fuck.
So, whenever you guys manage to take your naps is when you're going to handle your level ups.
Can't you just immediately naps? No, I'm kidding. So
guess.
this guy is looking pretty fucked, yeah?
Yeah, Kirill's not looking so hot.
I am going to take out my bedroll. I'm going to wrap the man in it. And I'm just going to hoist him onto my back. And I'm going to start carrying him out.
Wait a minute. Let me get the picture straight here.
Wait, what? How?
So a tiny rabbit is going to...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
essentially,
His face is gonna be
essentially
dragging
you
on the
try and
concrete
like
behind him.
you try and like get up on underneath him, and you just kind of like nestle in under one of his arms, and he just puts the arm around you, just drapes it on you, and just walks, being helped by Bianca and Emil as well.
Yeah. Adrenaline's one hell of a thing, too. So.
And the three of them start making their way up, and well met to all of you.
Mine?
I couldn't. It would burn. My throat's really messed up. They've been making me drink water laced with silver. It's been very painful.
Ah. Well, in that case, I should probably check the wine.
Lordsman. Fucking vampires. Never should have trusted her instructions. Bianca's going to look to them and say, yeah, we read the fucking correspondence that you guys had with, one of Strahd's baby mamas. She's now going to grab Emil, pin him against the wall, and start slapping him. Left, right, left, right, left. Who do you fucking think you are, putting us all on the spot like that? You know how many hunters you guys took, and how many of them are dead here? How many of them did they take? You should have known better than to trust those wicked fucking bloodsuckers. Emil's just going to look down, and Carol's going to say, Half of the blame falls on me. Leave him alone. If anything, I should be taking the brunt of this. I am the pack leader after all. She'll move over and just give him a good punch to the face. And he staggers back, and she'll say, well, come on, we need to get going. I
That's
said,
barrel.
come on! Just turning back to everybody else.
Yeah,
Right,
1 minute. I'm
I
just checking
guess
to
we're
see if it's
going.
been silvered.
Say it again.
Come here. Here, let's get this barrel up the
Oh,
stairs.
our poor friend. We need to give him a barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Victoria,
Yes.
the barrel been tampered at all or no?
No.
Okay, great.
Right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Lift!
Okay. Oh fuck, this thing is heavy. All right, you get to hold it as you go up there. Nope. Okay.
Okay.
How the fuck do you do it?
The fucking
Big
spider on my
bones.
hand.
That's not a spoiler. This is a spoiler.
Now that's a knife.
Sirnesh. As you're approaching the corpse of Ovash, you see his shield just laying on the ground next to his body. Still giving off that magic glow, and Liang, as you approach, you're able to relay the absolute magical nature of his shield.
You might want to grab that, and then I'm also gonna pick him up on our way out.
Yeah, I'll take his shield. I'll help you carry the body. Sirnesh is gonna pick up the shield and he's gonna put it on his back. And then help Liang carry Ovash.
Now, Ovash has spoken to you guys about this, and you've seen him in combat with it before, so I want you to go ahead and add an animated shield into your inventory.
Alright. And how much does it weigh?
6. And it is specifically an animated shield +1.
Alright. Well. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to find a spot somewhere, either here or.
He's gonna be heavy.
Yeah, he's gonna be really heavy.
Heavy.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Yep.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, he would be, all ching, 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 ching.
Right? Sirnesh and him are wearing, like, what, medium armor or something?
Alright, I believe I've migrated all of your tokens up.
That you have? Right, come here, over this way.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Okay. Why the fuck do you make barrels of wine so heavy, you fat fucks? Jesus.
It's got a lot of juice in it.
Fang, we found you some deliciousness.
What'd you find me? As Fang has already been tearing into the rock, or not the rock. Well, he was starting to pick at the little pieces of one of the people who died up here, and was chewing through some of the bits of rock and steel over here, looking for anything, and then coming over immediately to your side.
Look at this barrel. Sniff it.
Smells sweet. And Fang is going to and just lift the barrel up and start drinking it.
No! No, Fang, put it down.
Well,
Huh?
it's too
And
late
then
now.
He just like looks down to you guys and
Stop it!
oh, sorry.
It's,
And he sets the
it's
barrel
too
down.
late now. He's already drank half of it.
How much is gone, Victoria?
There's a quarter of it left.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I think a friend might not be able to fly for a bit.
Right, you don't want to drink and fly. Very
Can
deadly
I-
combination.
Can I search the hag's body that was left up here?
Yeah. Go ahead.
What roll? Investigation?
Yeah.
Do you like it though, at least?
Well, that tasted wonderful. Kind of a little bit burning in my throat, a little tickly.
Yeah. Wine can do that to you.
I'm going to investigate things snoot.
Go ahead. That's a good dragon.
I rolled
That's a good
roll a
dragon.
14.
Can someone also roll an investigation to see if there's another 14?
And Taurus is going to say, Yep. Okay, so we're gonna need to take this hag's body. I owe somebody a favor that we're gonna use this to repay. So we're taking her with us. And on her corpse, you dig through her pockets and stuff, and you do find a nice fat satchel of 150 gold. And
Okay.
then a bunch of objects that Liang, as you look over them, you can feel lots of magical presences on a lot of these objects.
If I were to spend an action to look at them, on average, how many of them would glow? I'm gonna assume they're just knickknacks or whatever.
5 of them.
We'll put them in a little satchel. I guess the same satchel that we contain the Nicky parts.
You good?
Oh God, no!
Otherwise, looking through, you've pretty much emptied her stuff out. The only other thing is just her hat that's just sitting over there. But you guys start.
I'm gonna
filing
take the
out.
hat.
Hey, Val, can I have the gun?
I'm not gonna wear it, but I'm gonna take it.
Of course, have it back.
Thank you.
I would
pass
like
the-
to cast Fireball.
Everybody dies. Game over.
Literally?
Unfortunately, I do have to go right now. You guys can keep going. I don't mind. Yeah, just there's something rather urgent that called my attention right now, so I have to go take care of that. But let me know if we level up, okay, Victoria? And
Yes,
talk
you
with
are
at some
going to
point in
get
this
your
week
level
about
up.
that.
So whenever you go to sleep,
Yeah, just let me know if we end up taking a long rest tonight.
tinfoil.
Bye, guys.
Does a 13 hit because that's taking sharpshooter, and I'm pretty sure a dagger doesn't need
A
sharpshooter.
dagger doesn't get sharpshooter, you silly goober. But with
13 is a
that,
hit.
did you have any dialogue before you wanted to go to the travel map?
Nope, just gonna touch pinkies with Bianca with a little grin.
Oh wow, I've never seen this on Roll20 before. Nice. The new
Yeah.
fucking thing for the maps.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I move the players?
So is there a way to knock down the tower at all? Or no?
Were you looking to knock it down?
I was thinking about it, but
You would gather that it probably would take a considerable amount of effort because this thing's pretty well fortified and in pretty good condition.
alright, well, that sucks. We'll think about it for later.
Needed one of them boomsticks for back of Barovia.
Right. Shame we lost all of those. Or no, they all blew up in front of Alaki. Fucking idiots.
And you
Jesus.
do notice that Fang starts to get a little bit moving to the left, a little bit moving to the right, and then just starts to vibe their head back and forth. I feel warm. So, how many of you want to fly on my back?
Nope.
How about we walk? Yeah? I think we should
Well,
walk.
If we're walking, I'm just gonna, and Fang is gonna shapeshift himself back into that little halfling form that they've been taking. I think this will be more appropriate for a walk, don't you?
Yeah, of course it would be.
Who gets to carry him when he falls out? Not I.
I mean, we're carrying over, so you know.
I know.
Well,
I'm talking.
he's little. I can always carry him myself.
I don't need to know. This fucking wine's gonna be heavy as fuck.
All right. Well, you guys will be foot traveling from Salinka Pass back to Kresk. Also, I'm going to clean up these tokens on the map. And who keeps summoning Hans?
Don't look at me, because it was me.
I know it was you, Mr. Hans Summoner.
Listen, I'm offended that Hans is dead, okay?
And for the record, Hans is not dead.
He's immortal.
Oh.
Hans gobbled up all of Velacor's items and melted into the ground.
That's not the answer I was expecting to hear. Okay.
That's canonically what you guys saw.
I know, no, I believe you, but just like, okay, my memory did not tag any of that.
That's why I'm hoping to get the obsidian stuff like up and running for all of us, so that you can just put your memory right there, and then you could be like, "What do I know about Hans? Oh, that's what I know about Hans. Weird."
10.4 miles, give or take.
Why do I see a little trash can next to the measurement?
So
If
can
you
get rid
push
of it?
that button, it throws you out of the campaign.
I'm doing it.
Bye, have a good time.
Okay, guys, Ovash here.
Oh shit, there's a rock. Right. Lightning is going to be looking out for the rock.
Well, your passive perception is so high that that will not be a problem for you. You've got your eyes on the sky right now. With everybody else focusing on carrying your goods, you are going to be traveling at half pace. You have a lot of things to carry.
And about what time is it?
So as far as you can tell, given that the mists keep periodically parting and this bright ray of what actually feels like sunlight keeps shining through from the west side of Barovia, you're still gathering that it's probably about noonish to 1 o'clock maybe.
Well, we might need to make camp on the road at the pace we're going. I hope not, but, well, we'll see. It's either that or people at Kresk are gonna get rather antsy about us not being there.
As you guys start making your way across and away from Salinka Pass, you start to travel along, going up a little bit along the mountains, where it gets quite a bit frostier. As you reach this point, I need a group stealth check. I'll just say head and tail. So who is the head and who is the tail?
Lightning's the head.
I'll be the tail.
That's
Lightning
Lightning's
and
role.
Kanju. 22 and 11 for a total of 33. And that rock swoops overhead and continues flying from here to that way, and it does not spot you guys.
I'm really glad I rolled good on that.
Great, I'm proud of you. Good job.
I'm shooting it next time, though.
Please don't.
And as you guys get away from the mountain range that you were previously at and start coming back down to lower and greener lands, 3 hours have elapsed. And there is a heavy accompaniment of mists and fog rolling in as a light sprinkle starts to drizzle down from above. I would like somebody to roll off the encounter table, please, and thank you. D20.
I would love to do that if you guys don't mind.
Well.
Roll me a D12.
So that's gonna be the best result, yeah? Yeah?
Who knows?
It's gonna be a 20 instead of a 1?
Roll
I
me a
don't know if that
D6.
necessarily matters. Oh, fuck.
It's gonna be fucking wolves again, isn't it? No.
Oh, fuck off. I'm sorry for asking.
As you guys get down along the road, Lightning immediately spots a group of 4 thralls. All seem to be wielding rifles, and there seems to be one armored guard. As Lightning, you spot them long before they have any visibility on you guys, and you immediately stop the group.
Woods now, go.
What? You see something?
Yeah, woods now, go.
Okay, so we're gonna dip into the tree line?
Yeah,
And you guys
4
quickly
thralls.
get off of the road. Go ahead and make me a stealth check. Head and tail.
4
Oh,
thralls, put on the
please!
guard.
Please, game, please! Roll a 20. Oh, fuck.
Versus perception of them.
Man, that's a low fucking roll, Jesus.
And by absolute sheer luck, as you guys are hastily trying to cover your footsteps and get to the forest line, it seems that the figure in armor walking past is mid-conversation with one of them, and they walk right over some very clear and apparent footsteps and tracks of your guys' group, and they pass by as they continue along the road towards Salinka Pass. As you guys keep a watch on them for another 30 minutes until the roads are clear again.
Good job spotting those. Holy shit.
Yeah. But, he's gonna look towards Bianca and them. They know now. I hope you know.
Yeah, it's likely they know. Well, actually on that... That fucking magic lady said people went to Castle Ravenloft. There wasn't really a lot of urgency in their footsteps, right? They were just
No.
kind of walking along the path, so I don't actually know if they know yet. At least. Emil, Kirill, do they know? Why can't if I know if they know? They're probably just patrolling. Best to stay on our guard regardless.
Fucking Kents.
How's my small bedroll treating you? You staying warm?
Fine. Not that cold today. You guys get to about here, and lightning. You spot a wagon that's traveling that direction.
Traveling that direction.
Yes.
What's the wagon look like?
Looks like a open top wagon with a horse, and they do not look like soldiers. They look like citizens.
Lightning is just going to. The
Oh, I know what
citizens
that
look-
trash can button does. That throws away the path.
Oh,
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll say it's 10.4 miles, so. We're still going the right way. But did the citizens look familiar at all to Lightning?
They look like Valachian citizens.
Alright, he's just gonna have them wait until the cart is not in eye line and then just keep going.
Another 5 minutes. Six hours and 35 minutes later, it starts to darken as if it's nighttime, but as you guys approach the walls of Kresk, just once more, a massive bright beam of light just shines down and manages to land on your guys' party, and it feels like comforting warm daylight. But then there's just like another wispy little disappearance of it, and then it once again looks like it's actual nighttime again. Periodically, you have still seen those bursts of green energy all over the place. As you guys are arriving in Kresk, one observation you make is that they seem to be more prevalent during nighttime. Making your way back up to the walls of Kresk, you immediately hear the guards once again. Halt! You've returned!
Yeah, more or less.
You gonna
Yeah.
keep your rabid
Yes.
pack of mongrels in check?
Lightning's gonna point to himself. You
that
mean
rabbit
me?
pack of mongrels just took care of
The
your
werewolves
vampire
traveling with you.
Oh, those guys. He's gonna be very upset for a minute there, but yeah, we can keep them in check.
Even one of them steps out of line, we're going to open fire. They open the gates of Kresk.
Well, you heard the men.
I get to organize this sometime later. Yay!
Well, you heard the men, so don't be going crazy, I guess. Oh yeah, and we do have one dead that we brought back with us. Where do you want him buried?
Well, that depends. Bring it up with the burgomaster. It's not my problem. As you guys gatehouse walk through and are once again in the village of Kresk.
I'm going to adorn my cloak to hide as much glow as possible.
Oh yeah. Lightning is gonna take a look at Kanju's eyes.
Kanju's eyes don't have glow for now.
Yes, they seem to be that. They were, what color did you say? Amber was your eye color?
Yeah.
And they were what? Green last time he checked?
Yes, they looked like green eyes
Before they
when
went on-
you had spoken
Before they went out
to
on
them that
patrol
time.
before we met the den?
Yes.
Amber today. Interesting. Wonder if they'll be blue tomorrow. And then he's gonna start wheeling his barrel over to the camp.
point, since I have to depart now. Within 48 minutes, after 48 minutes, if you check Candy's eyes again, they will be different.
All right.
Have a
All right,
wonderful
thank you
day,
guys so much for
Kanju.
my- Yep. I will not be here for next campaign, or for the next session, but I will be here for the following.
10-4.
Be
We're
safe,
probably
buddy.
going to take this Saturday off.
Works for me. You guys have a safe night, okay?
You as well.
Later, bud.
Yeah. See you, boyo.
Here you go.
I want to bring Obash back.
I do too, but
Let's talk with the Burgomaster. Get this situation settled.
you saw what happened with Elikor, though. You really want that to happen to Ovash?
I had other ideas, actually.
Excuse me?
I mean, he's already a hairy man. You think he'd be mad if he came back a little hairier?
You weren't implying resurrecting them and then having him bitten by a werewolf, are you?
I don't know. This one, I think he might enjoy it. He loves to fight.
Yeah,
He
but
does. I'd be terrified if you...
Yeah. He's headlockable, I think.
yeah, and then I could probably have some silver manacles made. No, wait. Fuck! Gave that to that guy.
Just a thought.
Yeah. Well, let's go to camp then.
You guys get back to your camp.
Our dogs would be barking. We literally spent all. Actually, we'd probably all want to go to bed already, technically. So yeah.
I mean, it's what, 6 p.m., something like that?
Going
7.
to travel 10 miles. Yeah.
7:30?
We'd be. I think we get a point of exhaustion for that much, don't we? Pushing through 10 miles with no rest, overweighted.
While
We'd
we're
be
traveling slowly. If you'd like to, you could have exhaustion.
Nah, I've had enough of that. I think I've had it more than anyone else.
Nah.
Yeah, you have.
As you guys start to have you have opportunities to talk amongst yourself before you go to sleep. Otherwise, you will be taking your sleeps. And you're in a safe place, so you have the Crest guards to also perform watch. So, if you guys have any conversations to do, anyone to talk to, feel free to do that. In the meantime, everybody feel free to level up.
I would say my character would advise we may want to go see the abbot and see if he may be able to perform some type of blessing or something on us. We never know. Morgantha's old.
Yeah, and I kind of want to go get all my bullets made from that fucking gunsmith, and maybe now that we've done some good around here, maybe we can get some upgrades.
Oh yeah, kill Taurus.
El Taurus will say. Yeah, what's up?
So, we have the mirror to identify, and I also have the gun. And Cyrenesh is just gonna hold the Tommy gun in one hand, and the mirror in the other. Which one do you want first?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the gun. And he's
All
gonna
right.
take the Tommy gun from you.
Great.
And he's going to spend some time investigating this. Another hour will pass, so around 8 o'clock will hit 8:30 before he has it figured out. But he takes it to the gunsmith. And at about 8:30 he returns to camp.
And Lightning would be, instead of serving tea, he's gonna be serving wine. With help, or he's gonna be helping Elikor, not Elikor. He's gonna be helping Val make meals too.
And you guys do see that Elikor is Elicor is at the camp, and there's just like a pile of clothes sitting in front of her, and she's just very slowly, just kind of like taking her time and stitching some things back together. There's also a small pile of coins to her side. Oh, hello, you've all made it back, Elicor will say.
Yeah. Hi, Elicor. How are you?
I'm fine. And Keltoris will come in as soon as Azadan starts to open his mouth to discuss something with you all. Well, I think we should. And Keltoris will come up and say, "Hey, guess what, you bunch of fuck nuggets? This thing kicks ass. It's called a Henrik Kai 7. And if we can make the bullets for it, this thing does some real shooty. That's wonderful. Anyways, as I was saying.
A Henrik Kai 7? The
Yep,
fuck?
the Henrik Kai
fuck is-
7. Apparently
Okay, who the
Henrik
fuck
was
is
the guy
Henrik?
that invented it. Don't ask me, I was just talking with the with our gunsmith buddy over there. And
Alright.
no, he doesn't have the entire order done. He's still been working on it.
I mean, it is a lot of bullets. But,
Oh, and I guess
can...
I should probably tell you, your friends over there too. Well, both of your friends, the Burger Boy and his sister.
Yeah, I should probably go over there, shouldn't I?
Anyways, Manfred, let's get to some training. Come on, chop chop! As Keltoris and Manfred will go start to train over there. As I was saying, speak with the...
Yeah, I'm gonna go speak with a Burgomaster, see if he's doing alright.
Actually, in that case, you know what? On second thought, I'm not having any... No. Good night. And he will head to the Burgomaster's house to go up to the room that he's staying in.
Well,
Dick move.
yeah, I guess. Sarah is just gonna start walking over to the gunsmith. With, preferably 3 servings of food.
Not hard
Since he's already
between
had one.
your guys in the camp getting to work on that. Val and his help were easily able to prepare food for everybody, food and drink. And you make your way to the gunsmith.
And he's gonna knock on the door.
Go ahead, come in.
Alright. He's gonna carefully open the door and...
Hey, Sirnesh! Irina
Hi.
will say and just give a wave.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. Decided to drag my brother over here, start talking with this guy a little bit. Get to, I guess, break the ice, chit-chat a little bit, seeing as how apparently, well, yeah, the things we've been talking about kind of confirms it. He's Sergei's reincarnation. Yeah, that's me. I really don't want to think about that stuff. Like I said, it's weird.
Yeah. That is a bit weird. But, brought you guys food from the camp. And some wine in the... And he just holds up a water skin.
Appreciate
Didn't
it. I
exactly-
haven't eaten all day actually.
Oh, hi.
Been
Here
too
you are.
busy.
I already ate, so... He's gonna give one to Ismark, Irina, and... What was his name again? Sir
Holtz?
Holtz. So,
How did your mission go?
It went alright. We lost 2 people, though, so... It's not
Sorry to hear that.
exactly great. Yeah. We killed 2 of the hags, though, and,
2 for 2. And I mean, you killed hags, so
yeah.
it's gonna be a while before. Which one survived?
Morgantha, she, I didn't see it myself, but she fucking cackled out of here. So I assume she bamfed.
That's unfortunate. Well, that
Yeah.
pushes the timeline up. Okay. Previously, 2 hags out of the equation means that their little operation has been... She's going to have to be in hiding until she can reestablish her coven. Likely won't show her face, unless she sees an opportunity to pick off someone in the middle of the night.
Or, you know.
Although, I would anticipate and prepare for her to be paying you some visits when you sleep.
Yeah. We'll be sure to tell everyone else that.
I can pass along the word to the abbot, and he can come and bless your party.
You know, I don't know if we want those or not.
I mean, it would stop the hags from bothering you during your sleep tonight.
Yeah,
So
but we
despite
still
our...
haven't went and got that red dress from Balaki yet for Elikor.
True. But
Yeah.
my word holds weight here. I'll run it by him, and I'll at least tell you before. If he's not open to the idea, or if he is. If you'd like, I can ask him to, not think about that for another day.
That'd be nice if we can get the red dress Sunday,
Take a breather and then
Yeah.
get back into it.
because we might need a day. But it was Ovash and one of the werewolves that died.
I have any love for creatures of the night, but... Sorry for your friend.
Yeah, they
Ovash kicked the bucket? Irina will say.
yeah, Morgantha got him by the neck.
Fucking bitch! And Ismark is gonna slam his fist down on the table and just hold his head in his hands. Ovash was a good man. No, Ovash was a great man. Irreplaceable. I swear, I'm not going to rest until this land is purged of every fucking hag, witch, woman of the night, all of them. I will slay them all for what they've done, my friend.
Okay, out of context, does Cyranish know that she bakes kids into pies or no?
I don't think you directly know, because I don't think anybody, like, super suffered from pie addiction. And I don't think y'all have, like, been there to discover their super secret recipe.
Okay. In that case, we're not going to say that.
I'm going to roll perception to see if I feel like anyone's listening while he's freaking out.
Oh, did Liang come too?
Yes, Liang is there too.
Oh, what's...
You are fairly confident that you are not being overheard by anybody else. And you're like looking around and you can see that there are like various little things that a paranoid man would use to keep track of anybody within vicinity of his house.
Ugh, mirrors. I hate mirrors.
They have their uses.
Cyranish just gives a light chuckle. Don't think they'd see any vampires, though.
Don't want to get stuck in one.
Excuse me?
Yeah. You never heard that before?
No, I haven't.
A mirror can trap your soul. Ugh. I don't like mirrors.
Ah, so, you don't want to look in this one. And Cyranish is just gonna pull pull out the mirror he has in his bag.
I'm gonna turn my head away and look the other way. No, no, no. Can you actually see me in there though? Can you see yourself? Come here and check this out. What's her name? I forget.
Yeah, I've looked into the mirror before.
Irina.
Usually we see someone, like, you slap an orb with it, right? Is that what you do, Sirnash?
Yeah, if I can see him. I usually
And then
do,
it, like,
then-
what? Lets you see them, what they're doing?
Yeah. Like if they're trying to see us, I slap the orb and then we can start talking to them. I don't.
As they're having this conversation, you picked up Ovash's corpse. You guys have pretty much, like, got his stuff. You also have possession of Ovash's phone. And it's at about this moment, as you guys are conversing, that the phone starts buzzing and vibrating in your pocket.
Ah, crap. I don't like the feeling of this. I guess I'm gonna get who's near me. Is it which character's near me? Which one of yours? Is it?
Sirnash, Irina,
I'm gonna pull everybody.
Holtz.
I guess we're all about to figure out what's on the other end of this phone, guys. I'm gonna open it. Uh-oh. The magic lock. We'll open the magic lock. That's what we're doing.
Didn't my Eek have one of these? Oh fuck.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. Crap.
And you see that you start to, like, fumble through this thing, going through trying to figure out what exactly it does. And after about 5 minutes, you've figured out that it's not somebody, like, it wasn't a call, it was a notification, and you've found wherever it is that prior messages are stored. And you see that there's a message from Maik. Apparently it, according to the message, it was scheduled to be sent days ago. And it was just a motivational passage about spending time on a beach or sunbathing. Either of those options would be grand, but Maik was messaging him to let him know that he's the bomb diggity. You've also found out by digging through the messages on his phone that apparently he has a daughter that he had been quite in contact with many, many years ago, but the last message is dated over 30 years prior. Yang, you can go mark down in your inventory that you have Ovash's cell phone.
Yeah, I am. We need to go get that. If it's not trampled already. Fuck.
These things, they make each other, like, vibrate and stuff and make sounds. So, like, if we walked to where his was lost, we'd be able to find it easier.
Probably, yeah, but... Fuck, man.
What's the sky look like right now?
Periodically, the pitch black of the now arrived night is being... Once in a while, you'll see, like, a beam of bright, glowing light emanating from the west. But otherwise, it's kind of a pitch black, and here in Kresk, it's a clear night.
I don't know if we'll have the time to be able to do that.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be
Definitely not a today thing, but you guys had a mission to Vallaki, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What day is it right now, Victoria?
Yeah, we gotta manage the days. Let me open Obsidian.
Alright, hold on.
The last thing I had noted was day 22, 0200.
Alright. So it
So
is.
if that is correct, and it is actually day 22, then it is day 22, 19, 30? Or maybe it's 10 by now.
Yeah, it's probably 10 by now.
I'll say it's
Hold
10,
on, I
so...
need-
20 odd.
Yeah, so day 22, so it. Oh man. This has been an eventful 2 days. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, it's been a very eventful 2 days.
I want to make a pact with my blade as I take a class in the Warlock. Ha
You start sitting there and talking amongst it as Aramok just says, "A permanent alliance with me could be a path to many powers that I can grant you. If you are willing to take an offering such as this, I would be more than happy to keep my latest host alive. Shall I carry some of your burdens?"
Bite beside me? With me? Man? What? Yeah, let's do this. I might. That's what I'm gonna do because like, I don't want to use guns. Everybody else want to use guns. I would magic. That's what we're here for. Damn it. Magic. So yes.
Okay.
You feel a tug deep inside. Not a physical tug, but you feel something bind itself to you. Then we shall serve each other for the time being. And you have now taken Aramok as your patron and a level of Warlock.
I'm doing that right now.
This is for Sirnesh. Sorry. I can just have it on lightning right now.
It's all good. And I'm gonna call break for right now, so everybody can work on your character sheets, get up, take a stretch. I highly recommend all of you have a drink of water, and then we'll get back to it. We'll probably cover the dialogue with the Burgomaster and then end for tonight.
Lightning
Unless
is
y'all
probably
just
gonna-
wish to continue without three players.
Oof.
Just like go do all of the Velaki stuff, you know, go get the dress, whatever else awaits you in Velaki, go pick up the cell phone, come back, deal imagine them coming back
We
and
need
you
to-
guys
yeah,
are
we
at
need to-
Ravenloft.
We need to espionage to go get the phone, maybe. And technically, we could do some of the Velaki stuff by talking to the werewolves.
Yeah.
Lightning has a delivery to pick up in Valaki on Sunday, my guy. Back at what's the thing called? Green Thumb or whatever? The one with the creepy ass fucking
The crackhead lady?
yeah, that guy. That last.
It's Tindergreens and Gristle and Grease, the dual storefront that hate each other.
Yeah, he has a delivery to pick up cherries, blackberries, and something else. I think he already paid for it, so.
You did indeed.
Were we taking average or were we rolling for it?
You are
Roll
above
for
the
it.
level that I allow you to take average.
Okay, so roll. Yeah, fine.
Also, Valicor, I'm going to need you to not take average. You guys are above the level that I allow you to take average. And yes, I'm going to stand up and stretch my leggies.
It didn't let me take a cantrip. Whatever. Bastard game.
Oof. We all know what it's gonna be. Come on now.
Eldritch Blast. Yo, fucking face.
Exactly.
You guys go pew pew, and I just go ha. I could put like a cannonball-sized hole in something.
I want like a half feet for strength. That way it gets up to 20.
Gets its bump.
Yeah.
So, Liang, you can have your cantrip, just verify that you get a cantrip at level 1, which, I mean, clearly you should, right?
Thought so, yeah. Could be wrong.
I mean, just go doubly check. I scared myself twice while I was getting a snack. I left the fridge open, and when I walked back out there, I was all, ah. And then as I closed the fridge, the reflection was just like, and then I was all, ah.
I don't see anything that says that I can't. I mean, yeah, according to level 1, I should get one cantrip at least.
Yeah, so then give yourself the cantrip. You
Oh,
have my
man.
permission to give yourself the cantrip.
Man,
A
why does
bridge
Dragon
was-
Fear have to use my charisma?
Dragon what?
Why does Dragon Fear have to use my charisma? Fucking Christ.
Just get a wish spell and make it where... Make your wish be, I wish that Dragon Fear used this stat instead.
Right?
You just pissed me off 1,000 times, and inevitably I might be able to get it. That's funny. Inevitably. And then probably get sick with radiation poisoning for another 3 sessions, or whatever.
So when do you guys want to go back to those mines and mine out all of the shadow steel?
I didn't even want to bother with that in the first place. As my character starts growing up thinking about it, and then remembering the fucking, what was it? Brute roll-up style puke. Rainbows, baby.
Fucking rainbow puke you got after that, yeah.
I had like 3 characters. I had 3 games, and that's all I literally did. Was like, no, I gotta. I just skip my turn. It was still fun. Still got tongs. I got all kinds of stuff in here. And Kazadan never said what he did with that 150 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, Flair didn't tell you guys, but Flair's going to bed.
Okay.
Good night, Blair. Are you in trouble if you don't go to bed?
Of course not. He'll just
Of
fall
course
asleep
not.
without me.
Wait, don't you guys have this long-standing thing? No? Or is that another night?
Huh?
I thought you guys like role-played or some shit.
I'm role playing every hour of the day, silly goose. You will be upset if dragons are not angry with each other. Mm-hmm. How she channels her rage is being gumpy daggons. Alright, my hunger for noodles has been satiated. Alright, so before you guys finally do bunk down for bed, Sir Holtz and the Abbot come by, and the Abbot just goes and puts protection spells on everyone in your party. And then he does kind of like eye you guys up and then looks to Ovash and sees his body there and just says, You know, I could do something about that once you've repaid your debt to me, of course.
You're expensive, man.
Certainly, but he looked like such a capable fighter.
Kick your ass. Wait, what?
What was that?
Can you help him? Without like a
can.
heavy fee? I mean, I'm sure he'd be happy to help pay it off.
Certainly not. You owe me. Once you've paid me off, then we can talk about it. He'll be fine for the time being. Just don't let anything eat him.
Hold on.
And with that, the abbot goes back up the road to his abbey. And you guys get your night's rest. And you all find yourselves waking up more capable in the morning. Eltoris and Manfred are already off out somewhere doing something, so you guys do not see them in the morning, but they've left a note saying they'll be back in a bit. And you guys are woken up by Kazadan and his wife, who just walk over and... It's time to have our morning meeting with the wolves and the burgomaster. Are you all prepared?
No, not really, but... Oh, what can you do, I guess?
We need to feed Kanju first. So things go a little crazy.
Kanju had spent the night reading from the Tome of Strahd, and she looks up at you guys and says, Well, good morning, Kazadan. I kind of want to eat before we have a meeting, so... And Kaz will just, like, toss a ration over and say, Well, then eat quickly. I mean, he has prepared us a breakfast spread. If you'd rather eat well. Kenju will hand back the ration and... Yeah, I'd rather eat well. Oh, so guys, I was reading from the Book of the Big Man, and, yeah. I don't know how to say it yet, but I'll tell you about it. But I read from the Big Man's book.
Yeah.
Ah.
You know what? I think I should also take healer.
Yeah.
If that's fine with you, Liang.
The more
No.
that gets back up after a fight's much friendlier, yeah? If you get fucked up, then he gets fucked up, and I can play dead? That's beautiful.
It's just... It's a 19 strength. I really want it at 20.
At 20. What are the half feats that give you a strength point?
You're fucking shit.
The fucking shit.
Yeah. There's grappler, but I don't grapple as much. And if I look at fucking tabletop builds, it's...
You have Ovash's shield, though, right?
Yeah.
And you recall what that do?
No? No, I do not.
I do. You get bonus to AC and free hands to do other things.
So essentially, Keltoris also left you a note in the middle of the night and that says, Oh, by the way, I identified Ovash's shield. And so you would know that the animated shield you can activate it, and you no longer have to wield it for the duration that it's activated. So it frees up your other hand.
So, Kotoris is gonna want to take this. You know this, Victoria.
No, 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 I won't let this happen. You keep it.
Ulterior motives for why he identified it.
No. It's probably cursed, isn't it? No. Why would overshadow it?
Because it kicks ass, according to him, remember?
Yeah.
Enough dallying. Let us get to the meat. And you guys enter the Burgomaster's modest manor that is right next to the gate. And sitting at the table is Bianca and Kirill. And the rest of the werewolves seem to not be present here. You also see the Burgomaster sitting across from them and motioning for you all to come sit down and eat breakfast with him. They filled me in about successful in that venture, so I suppose these peace talks can escalate to a more serious matter. More serious nature about this. I'm quite frankly, this is all a great big surprise to me, but with the help of them, your pack members have been safely returned, those that survived. And you had the town's help in this. The motion's over to Laika. So I want you to take my words seriously when I say I do believe these people are right in what they say about the Dark Lord. We cannot be many divided peoples in these lands. We simply are not going to survive. In times gone past, the entire region has been blank slated when he's become bored of his toys. And if we continue to be at each other's throats, if we continue to sit idly by, warring over these petty squabbles of issues we've had with each other in long past, if we do not put that to the side and unite against the Dark Lord, we will be washed away when he grows bored of us. Emil will nod his head and that'd be true. That'd be true. I completely agree with the words you're saying here. And given that you've all helped us, just I would like to put it on the table that our people would love to return to our ancestral homeland. Can you consider us returning to our homes? The Burgomaster will think on this, and Bianca will now speak up and say, you already know Laika's one of us, and there are other werewolves that live inside Kresk amongst you as well. So, all in all it would mean is the rest of your town returning home. Like we told you before, we're not just senselessly killing your kind. Those we've captured, we've turned with this particular goal in mind and keeping us all alive, and that's going to cease immediately, the Burgomaster will say. Emil will nod and say, yes, I agree. If we are actually going to be turning against the Dark Lord, we need not consider the pact that we have with him anymore. That's off of the table. Though, granted, we are going to lose our ability to leave Barovia, but assuming we overthrow the man, assuming we win, then we can leave anyways or make this place our home once again. A unified home for us all. The Burgomaster will say, you can all... We're going to have to discuss the specifics of this, but... Yes. I'll let you back in. And thank you all. Thank you all so much for ending this ordeal, this nightmare that we've had to live under. It's been awful not knowing who we were going to lose and what day they were back again. So I thank you for bringing an end to this nightmare. And I applaud you for finding a diplomatic way to end things amicably between both parties. I would like you to take these 6 potions of healing as just a small offering of gratitude for what you've done for us today. We're not really full of riches and gold and magics, but this is what I can offer you.
You know what? Siranesh is going to take... Is Liang with us?
So why
I
not?
assume everybody except Keltoris and Manfred are probably present.
And you know what? How about we all take one? Just in case. Yeah? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
You have to roleplay with yourself.
Myself.
You get to experience the pain of DM's nightmare. Just a little bit.
It's prior training.
And you know, Kaltoris can... Well, he's not here, so... Oh well. He's not going to get one. Unless, but Kaz, me, Siranesh, Liang, Val... Ah, fuck.
And back to the matter of the Dark Lord. As Adan will say, I do intend to slay that man, and I believe we have just the right people to do it. We have arrangements in Vallaki to get ourselves even with the man on the hill. Once we've dealt with that, I believe Kaltoris needs to bring a corpse to a certain somebody mentioned about it. And that other matter, see if that object is there.
Oh yeah, I
begin-
need to grab my cherries.
A proper planning of what's the next step.
You know
Was
what?
any-
I'll take...
Siranesh, have you heard from Twinkle Toes?
From Twinkle Toes, You're gonna have to remind me who that is, Victoria.
That was a nickname that was being thrown around for Strahd.
Oh, okay. I mean, I haven't seen him, so...
No
Or heard from him.
surprise messages, time stories.
I mean, there was this one, like, 2 days ago. No. Yesterday. No. Yeah, 2 days ago. But... Considering I haven't heard one today... I think it was just automated. At least I hope it was.
Perhaps we should check in on our contacts. I haven't seen or heard from Lance. Has anybody been in contact? Our other friend.
No, she hasn't, contacted me or anything. And I haven't heard Keltoris boasting about it, so, And you know what? I'm going to take 2 of these healing potions. Like I said, Keltoris can suck a dick. He's not here.
Blaybird gets the worm, and he wanted some of the spoils. He should have attended.
Right? Also, Victoria, I rolled a 1 on Lightning's health.
Poor
Cry.
Lightning, our squishy little monk boy.
I cry.
So then,
Uh.
friends, what is our immediate plan today?
Well, Morgantha is probably going to be holed up in her little hovel if we want to finish the job. Did Kanju say anything about the Heartstone at all?
Kanju speaks up now and says, if we were to go finish her off, I mean, she doesn't have her help anymore, and there's more of us.
Yeah, and we're...
We can accomplish many if we travel to Bone Grinder. There's enough of us that we can kill several birds with one stone, as it were. A party of us could continue along the road to slay Morgantha. Some of us could stay behind to retrieve our item and look for the dress in Valaki.
Or we could just pick up the phone along the way. You know? We don't all have
It
to stay in
is
Valaki for that.
along the path.
And besides, I think we need to get the dress and then bring it back. So, we can just take it as we come back from Bone Grinder.
What you
Why did
see
you
the
do
problem
that?
with that is I don't know if the Dungeon Master will allow us to travel with our backup characters for this next mission.
How dare you suggest I'm a backup character? I mean, I do have a few things to do, though.
Like I
And plus, I haven't
mentioned,
been...
that was not canonical. He did not say that. But like I
Plus, I do
said,
have a-
many birds can be slain with one stone. We do have to travel.
Lightning just tilts his head and thinks something, but he's not going to say it here. But yeah, I think I have a few things to do in Valaki anyway, so... Unless you guys would want me to come along to help you with Bone Grinder.
I don't know. What do you think, Cernus?
Well, you see, I haven't been seen with you guys as much, so... Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd be able to find the phone. Yeah, that is true, you are. You hear things about as much as a sack of bricks, sometimes. Yeah, learn from the best. Why, thank you. As you should.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket and start jangling around some of that shit you gave me.
Lightning's ear, like, immediately turns to yours. Or turns to the jingling.
No, I'm gonna pull those trinkets out of my pocket, I guess, at this point. Yee.
Would Lightning
Good
know?
gods, are those the spoils of a hag kill? The Burgomaster will say, and just like step back.
Just look like shiny little pebbles to me.
Would
Well,
Lightning
I mean,
know?
I can see their magic, like, but they look like just expensive rocks.
Now, as for what they actually look like, and yes, Lightning, you do immediately pick up on this is the stuff hags would keep with them. This is the stuff hags would make. You would approximately know that they're probably one-time use items that can confer either some buffs, some damage, some who knows a what's. Only the hags would have known what those things were capable of unless they're studied.
huge.
But
I
you got
think it
5
was-
of them. You've got one of them is a collection of eyeballs that seem to be like stuck together. One of them is a shriveled rat's head that fits on a fingertip.
Yummy.
One of them is a jug of a mystery liquid that is sloshing about.
Does it look like them health potions in the beginning?
Looks like a looks like a jug.
You know, you might want to have Catullus examine the mass of them.
Are you sure
Okay.
he likes to pocket stuff?
Well, if he does,
Take it to him. Just take it to him. Get out of my sight.
no. Lightning is he's gonna grab like a cloth or something and just carefully hold them in the cloth. I'll
One of
I'll
them
go
is
see
a
if I can find
string of like femurs.
What type of femurs?
Yes.
Chicken bones.
Ah, I see.
Or at least in my mind.
And the other one appears to be somebody make a religion check for me.
And that'll be lightning.
This is something that you're very familiar with. And this one you do know its effects. The object itself looks like a dream catcher. And specifically, what this does is if somebody sleeps underneath it or is made to sleep underneath it, this thing can wrench their soul out of their body.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. Alright. It's a good thing I never slept under one of those. Okay. Okay.
Was that all 5?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
Heck.
I know string of femurs, liquid in a jar, eyeballs, and a rat. And the soul catcher.
Soul catcher.
Okay,
That's
no.
all.
Yep, that's all
Liang.
5.
Yeah. Liang, you can take this back. Do not put that anywhere near me, or I swear to God I will claw your eyes out.
Okay.
Look,
What's it
Don't
do?
care.
Kanji will say.
if you sleep under it, you can say goodbye to your soul.
Kenji, what happens if you sleep underneath this?
Well, my soul's kind of already out of my body. So, I don't know. I don't want to try. I'm not gonna mess with it.
And as Lightning starts walking out the door, I wonder. He stops and turns around. I wonder if, you think Morgantha would be immune to it? Could have her sleep under it.
The
And
question
then-
is, do you think she sleeps?
If she doesn't sleep, then, we have worse things to think about then.
He understands why she's a hag. Old lady.
Yeah, the fucking old bitch. Anyhow, I'm gonna go find Kiltoris. Shouldn't be hard. He's loud as fuck. And Lightning is going to carefully step out and go find Kiltoris. Meanwhile, back to Siranesh and Liang.
And Sirnesh, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, buddy. It's been a minute. So, just curious. Have you heard from our friend Strahd lately? Because
Okay, out of character. Siranesh would know these things have limits by now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've come to the conclusion that a lot of times these things tend to cut out after about 25 words.
25 words. Or less. And no, I haven't heard from the Count.
The fuck are you talking to, man?
So, any information that you have would greatly help us.
You've been where I've been. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Cyranesh was saying this aloud.
Takes a minute, but then you get a kind of like garbled sounding response at first, but then it clears up and says, "Whoa, this is..." And at this point, you see like a orb in front of you, within your immediate vicinity.
Alright, Cyranesh is gonna take the mirror out. He's gonna scoop the orb away from the Burgomaster and the werewolves, so it's just him and Liang in the photo, or in the mirror.
And you reach out and you catch the thing, and the mirror immediately comes to life. And you see Clovis looking back at you, and he seems to be seated in a really extravagant chair himself, and is just kind of like leaned into it comfortably. Oh hey, so yeah, this thing does work. Got this great big mirror that I dragged out here. Let me see you, so I guess we're talking openly now. So you haven't seen him?
I haven't seen from him. I mean, I've heard from him, but half of the things were fucking automated.
Baffled.
You hear like a explosion sound somewhere off in the distance, but coming through the mirror. And it just like shakes a little bit, and he's like, ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna have to get back to that in a moment. But yeah, haven't really no information here. He hasn't been home, he hasn't called, he hasn't talked to any of us. I haven't seen him.
Oh, great.
No,
What the fuck
it's
is-
really great, because I mean, I haven't got to have this much fun in a while.
What the fuck is going on in the castle? I just heard an explosion.
Oh, there's just a little bit of a civil war going on right now. You see, Brutus and his little order of the Blood Dragon friends decided they wanted to get it in their head that they were gonna kind of be in control of things. And, well, I just kind of, you know, think that there could be better leadership. As one myself, as you were, could be a better leader than Brutus is. So yeah, we're kind of beefing right now. It's a little bit chaotic here.
Ah, I see. Brutus is the guy we haven't met.
Yeah,
What a big
Brutus
villain.
short temper is what I like to call him. Say it to his face, he'll probably rip you piece by piece, limb by limb.
I could
But I
imagine.
highly recommend it if it's like the last thing you get to say before you all finish him off. Absolutely, that should be the last thing he hears.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, yeah, any chance, you guys want to back me up or, you know, support the new regime? And he gives a grin. I'm very charismatic, and I take care of my friends.
How come we can see you in the mirror, but we can't normally see you in the mirror?
Magic. Cyranesh is just gonna say with a straight face, magic.
Magic. Bullshit. Ah.
Well, you see,
Exactly,
this is
bullshit.
actually like a mirror of scrying or some shit like that. I don't know. It's one of Strahd's fucking trinkets, and like, I'm just using it.
Do you think that's a good idea?
You think he's gonna know?
I haven't fucking heard from him. Have you? Nah. So, I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know how this shit works. And we don't really have the court magic man at the moment. So, yeah. All I know is this thing lets me look at you, and if I look at you specifically, you tend to do this thing where suddenly we're talking to each other. And it's better than the weird thing that this little ball here lets me do. Because he holds up a little orb. This thing lets me talk in your head.
Oh, you fucking.
And
I
think
really
I'm
want
gonna...
you to smash that, but
I'll tell you what. If
please don't.
our mutual friend returns and I have it, I'll smash it.
Then he'd know that someone is in cahoots with us. So I wouldn't smash it.
Hey, there's people I could pin this on.
Maybe, but you really want to risk it?
I don't know. I want to have some fucking fun right now, man. And this is fun, let me tell you.
And honestly, I think you might want to get some of the other vampires on your side. Unless
There's
they're
another
all...
crashing sound.
Well, fuck. Yeah, like
Oh,
I said.
don't worry. There's quite a few on my side. It's kind of like a 75. No, it's more like a 55-45 split, with most of the weaker folk kind of, you know, siding with me. Well, stronger, I should say. We've got guns. Brutus and his fucking goons are mostly close ranged. So we've got the guns advantage.
I see. Well, that's good at least, I guess. And Siranesh, without looking towards either the werewolf or the burgomaster, would he know they're listening intensely at this?
Is that the natty one insight you rolled?
No.
Okay.
The natty one insight was the
The
55-45 split or whatever.
And they have stopped their conversation and are just like looking at you talking into the mirror.
All right. So, one, I'm gonna have to talk with the full party about this instead of just, you know, me and Liang here. Because, yeah. And if he comes back, you know, the whole thing's gonna get blown out of the water. Because I'd assume that he'd, wrap control up rather swiftly.
And now there's another explosion in that room, and you see glass shards fly across as he kind of like stands up from the from the throne and says, "Oh shit, we're gonna have to palver about this later, bud. I think I need to get involved.
All right. Good luck.
See ya." And it just
will this thing off.
you're just like shaking it and like an Etch-a-Sketch, you're just shaking it and the image goes away.
Thank God. Okay.
Why is it that you're the only one that can contact, man?
Because I'm the only one that can see this fucking thing. And Siranesh points to where the orb was.
Azadan, arms crossed this entire time, listening, contemplating, will say, "A civil war, it seems."
Good for us, bad for them.
Indeed. There are many cards we could play to keep ourselves out of the limelight. That's one way this bodes well for us.
Wait. Hold on. You think the kerfuffle going on in Vallaki that Esmeralda told us about? You think that's about this as well?
I think there's a good chance that it is. You were... one of you spotted through a scope, right? One of you saw
You know,
a bunch of
So
the
short
blood
bitch.
dragons.
yeah, short bitch leading them.
Short?
Yeah, like, and Siranesh trying
Way
to
high?
guesstimate the size.
Armored
it look-
little fuck.
Didn't they look gnomish?
They did.
Yeah, like a gnome. Gnome lasts about that high, I guess.
Like a deep gnome. This high. Heavily armored.
Would Siranesh know what a deep gnome looks like?
You could roll a history check.
Ah, history, my specialty. Of course.
Dark gnome. Yes.
Because if you're talking, no, there's. Why am I even contemplate this? There's only one gnome in the Order of the Blood Dragons, and that's Brutus.
Oh my god! You're telling me Brutus has a short temper and a short...
Yes, that would be. He wants that particular comment made.
Cyrano just starts laughing.
There's no laughing matter. He could be underneath any table.
Don't
I know, right?
underestimate his size. He punches 2 classes above.
Punches far below the belt, I bet.
Become rapidly infertile if you were to invoke his ire. One swift punch to the balls, and you'd find yourself incapacitated.
Why? Why did you kick me? Dick?
Well, the Velaki mission. This shall prove interesting.
I mean,
And we
first
cut
we're not-
over. We now cut over to Lightning.
Why the fuck am I stuck with all the hag shit? Alright.
And you get yourself up to the gunsmith, and there's already like a loud conversation. And El Taurus is like, yeah, money, resources, goods, materials. None of that matters. Just get this thing working and we'll get whatever you need to fix it, alright? I want my shooting McPop fixed, and you can fix it, right? And Sir Holtz is like, I'm sure with time I can fix anything. But the mechanisms behind this I'm not familiar with. That's where it comes down to, and plus, you only have so much of the ammunition for me to look at. I've got to study the graining, I've got to see exactly how much pop goes behind each one of these. So, you're going to have to fork over the bullets if you want me to try and reverse engineer them. But I like the bullets. They're my bullets. Can you make them silver? Can you make them silver? Can you make them magical? Can you make them do like the really, really big shooty thing? Hey, buddy! El Taurus will say now, looking over to Lightning. You seen my goat anywhere? Whew. El Taurus is
no.
just a little bit sweaty.
No, I don't think I have.
So what's up? What are you
Anyhow.
here for? What do you got?
Well, I got 4 things from the hags.
Oh yeah, hag shit. Hand it over. I'll look at it.
Yeah, sure. But there's also a sword cut here, but I left that with Liang, because I am not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Soul
Has
catcher,
Lightning
huh?
seen a goat anywhere?
You know his goat's somewhere back at camp, but he wasn't tied up anywhere.
Honestly, you might have wandered off. You should have tied it up better.
Well, that can be your next mission, is to find me my goat. Because I want to pet my emotional support animal right now.
Insight check.
Well, I don't need to pull you to whispers to, yeah. That's definitely code for, I am jonesing for some fucking blood, and it's starting to get under my skin.
You know, maybe we can just investigate this back at camp. You know, instead of having to bother the poor gunsmith.
Ah, let me see him. And he puts these out and he says, Manfred, get your ass over here and help me. Come on. Chop, chop. And Manfred just glares at him and says, I'll be the one to expertly look across these items and tell you what they are. As they now begin to just look at him over the next hour. And that's all of them. This one's shit. And he throws the rat's head to the side. I mean, I guess it could be useful in a
Lightning's
pinch.
gonna catch it.
That will make it get big or
put it in
make
the pocket.
something get small. Your choice.
Oh, it makes someone go big or someone go small.
He looks at
That was
the ball of eyes and says, this could be useful. This is basically scrying.
Oh,
It's a little pumped up though, so that could be useful.
all right. He's gonna pocket that too.
And this liquid will essentially heal you to the equivalent of a greater health potion, but in exchange you'll get a random curse.
Now you see, that one is useless. I mean, if... Yeah. I mean, I could see a use for it, but...
And then these bones here, multiple castings of the spell Shatter, one for each bone.
Weird.
Looks like you got 5 uses. Cool. Well, that's it. I am the greatest at magic that has ever lived, and I've identified it. Now go find me my goat.
Alright, I'll find you your emotional support goat. Lightning just shakes his head and walks out, and he's gonna try and find that goat before he starts nomming on the goddamn artificer. So the liquid is a greater healing with a curse,
Yes.
and the eyes do scrying, and the rat makes things go big or small.
Yes, enlarge, reduce.
Is that one-time use, did Keltoris say?
You ask for clarification on it, and he just says, huh? Oh, the rat's head? Yeah, that one's probably one-time use. The eyes? You might be able to squeeze 2 uses out of it. Depends on how many eyes are actually in the pile of balls. Pile of eyeballs. Eyeballs, yeah, eyeballs.
You sure you don't want to come with me to camp?
I think you can recharge this thing if you put more eyes into it.
So it wants me to scoop out more eyes and then put it in the eyeballs and... Okay, whatever. Fucking hags. Fucking gross fucks. Anyhow, I'm gonna go find your goat. You coming to camp or no?
Yes, I'm gonna go with you.
Okay, good.
Manfred, stay and watch how to make bullets.
I was going to do whatever I felt like I wanted to anyways, but you go on, find your little goat.
Lightning's gonna insight check to see if he's just gonna go fuck off or it's actually stay here.
Yeah, you get the vibe that Manfred's not gonna show any respect here, and he's gonna go do whatever he wants.
Okay. Lightning will find out later, I'm sure. Alright, well. Let's find your goat, unless someone decided to fuck off with it. And I assume the Bullet Master house is right here, with the artificers.
Gunsmith is up here.
All the way up there? Ooh.
Yes.
In that case, Lightning is he's gonna take this path down. And when he reaches right here, he's gonna veer off a bit northerly and then head down. Until we get to camp.
At mile marker 425, you find the goat.
Okay. Wonderful.
There you are, Pickles. Come on, don't be wandering around. I named my goat Pickles. It's canonical. Write that down in your notes.
Meh.
And then he can come and correct us later.
And Lightning is going to turn around and walk a little bit of ways. If he doesn't hear Keltoris is following, he's going to turn around to see what happened.
Make a stealth check. That's unfortunate. He rolled very bad for stealth. Or perception,
Oof.
I mean. And you get over there. You just kind of like piss off for a little bit, but then you come back and get yourself into a nice hidden spot as Keltoris goes off somewhere, and then just starts talking to the goat and is like, "All right, buddy, you know what the deal is. I feed you, you feed me. We've got a good working arrangement here, so don't act like a little pissy crybaby. You're gonna get more food." And then he takes his goat and bites it on the neck and feeds as a vampire would.
Was there anyone looking?
No.
Okay, besides him. And I assume Keltoris is whispering this. Doesn't matter. I have observant, so I can read his lips.
Yeah.
And then Lightning is going to quick. After he just...
There's your goat sound. Obligatory.
And after Lightning sees this, he's just gonna hop down, and he's gonna start walking to camp, like he normally would. Just a bit faster, though. That way it looks like he's been there a while.
And at camp, as soon as he gets back to camp, Irina is just there and it says, "Sierra Nash, I want to be there for the hag fight."
You sure you want to?
I need to learn how to vanquish evil, and, well, she's evil. And it says here in this book that any holy person that is pursuing a path of cleansing the lands will have to put kills under their belt before the gods will give them more focus and time. And that's one of the paths that I think I kind of want to pursue. Because we got a lot of evil to vanquish, right?
You do have a lot of evil to vanquish.
And if it earns me some cool god powers, then hey.
And would Lightning have heard that at all, or?
He's walking up and he can read lips, and his passive perception is like 1,000,000, so yes.
It's 21, but okay.
It's basically 1,000,000. You only need 9 more points, and it's like the highest.
I know, right? It'd be so great. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think you need to kill things too much. I mean, according to Eric, anyways. I know he didn't like to fight much. He was more of a, supporty guy. I still don't know what happened to him. But,
I apologize, I'm furiously typing.
Rawr.
Really want to find him. Hopefully we can.
How do we?
But, like I said, you don't need to kill things. I know he was more supportive, just as long as you're there for people. You know, Arina. I don't think the gods matter about kills or anything. Unless, of course,
Unless, of course, it's like a specific path of, like,
yeah,
rite of
like,
passage, pilgrimage. It just kind of speaks about, like, these crusaders who cleansed the lands and were rewarded for it, so I don't know. I guess I probably should pray to Pelor a whole bunch and see if he talks to me, huh? But we all know what happens when you pray here. We all know who picks up the phone. Elikor will just say, "It's Strahd. Strahd answers your prayers."
Yeah.
"I made 15 silver today," Elikor says.
That's great, Elikor. That's great.
Hooray.
Sirnesh, he just looks fucking sad every time Elikor talks. Like he really just regrets not doing more. Yeah.
Ismar
Okay.
gets up and leaves. He can't watch Elikor being in this state any further.
Fairness is just, he just shakes his head softly. Well. Are you sure they went in here, Lightning? I mean, the last I tracked them, they, yeah, she looks like shit from last time I saw her. Yeah, well, from like the village before I came into here, the person said they went in here. Just hope I can find them, you know? I don't know where they are now, but that was like, what, 6 months ago, I want to say? At least?
Maybe the abbots seen him.
Maybe.
We could talk to the burgomaster about it too. Speaking of that, looks like they finished up business and Bianca and Emil are leaving, so if you wanted to slip in and get a word with the burgomaster, now would be the chance.
Don't think he's gonna like me though. Last time I got him alcohol, I think he passed out. Anyhow, we'll save that for another time, maybe. You know when. Maybe before we leave. But we really should get the group together and discuss how we need to get around Vallaki first. Because if we go through Vallaki, we are going to meet resistance from the town itself. Because last time I checked, you all are goddamn outlaws. And Lightning is going to point towards Sirnash, Liang, and those party members specifically.
And Kanju's gonna just nod and say, yeah, we're kind of in trouble in Vallaki.
I do.
Exist, I guess.
And Lightning, you do take note that Kanju, this morning, this day, their eyes are definitely that green.
Oh. They only changed from green to amber? Man. I was really hoping it'd be blue. And he's looking directly at Kanju as he's saying that.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Your eyes. They were orange yesterday.
My eyes are amber colored.
Oh, right. Amber. But they're green now.
Sirnash, can I borrow your mirror?
Sirnash looks at Kenji's eyes now and yeah, sure.
Yeah, they're just kind of look like a different person's eyes. And Kanju just looks in the mirror and just tilts her head to the side. But hands the mirror back to you. And they just kind of go quiet.
Ah, I see. I should not have said that.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is a little bit. I haven't heard of color changing eyes at all. Would Lightning have heard of color changing eyes at all, though?
Make a religion check. Or history.
Ah, religion.
Womp womp. Nothing comes to mind.
I mean, if you think about it, can't you? Could totally disguise yourself as a different person altogether with those eyes, you know?
Different person altogether.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, minus,
I could do that.
you know, the whole antlers thing. I don't know how you'd hide that.
I mean, other jackalopes have antlers.
And plus, we could probably put ornaments on them, you know? Yeah, ornaments.
Like if we used a disguise kit, no one would recognize me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we have one around. Unless we go pilfering. I
Let's
wouldn't
go
recommend
pilfering.
No. Don't think you want to piss them off, do we, you know?
But it
Unless,
could be
you know, it's-
fun. I kinda wanna commit crimes.
Listen, Crime Bunny. Don't think you want to piss the people off in here, too. When, wasn't Barovia blown up or something? No, it was raised. Yeah, it was
Hesitant
raised.
will walk over and... Correct. Rovia was razed to the ground. Likely involving a different pack of werewolves. Might be a reward if we, were to take care of some troublemakers along the way. But I wouldn't go out of our way to find them. Like we're gonna go to that side of them again.
Cyranesh just looks at the book he has, and he's like, we might. If you recall, Cyranesh is going to look around for any ravens first, and then pull out the Raps and Rhymes by Robert Lederman Stein. Pretty sure we're going to need to find this
I'm
fucker.
Robert Stein. I stole from the Wizard of Wines. I dug up their gems and the vines met their end, all for my magic divine.
As you open one of the pages, it shouts that out. Oh, great! The book has fucking enchantments on it, and now it raps just at will.
Oh, fucking great. At least it's not in my mind, so we're good. You all get to hear it as well.
Is that what constitutes as poetry in these parts?
And you will...
According to this fucker, yeah. It's very terrible. Very terrible.
Gem and end don't really work on each other.
Right?
That was really bad.
Right, I'm sure,
Did you guys... Oh yeah, huh, you did kill him. We should find
who?
his pretty rock.
You mean the necromancer back in Barovia? You guys killed a
Yeah,
necromancer?
that one.
What?
Yeah, boy. And I didn't. Yeah, we really should go find his body. I don't know if he's the cause of the whole, you know, and Cyranesh is going to point out to one of the glowing green beacons for those guys, but hopefully not.
On that note, speaking of green beacons... As you guys are sitting here having this conversation in the morning, there's just a sudden, like, high-pitched sound, and then a low warbling whoosh as one of them emanates very close to Kresk.
Huh. And then,
And you see that
Like-
as that kind of like just residual, some kind of like force of energy just whooshes past. A little bit of it just like brushes and sticks to Kanju.
Lightning is gonna nod and he's gonna start running towards the wall and he's gonna climb it. And just check. What the fuck's over there?
As far as you can tell, Lightning, it just looks like this like green essence is like rising up from the ground, centralizing towards a point, and just firing up into the sky and then popping.
There's no, like, zombie there or anything?
Not in particular right in that spot, but it doesn't take you long to look out towards the forest line and see dead things that away.
Bunch of zombies, like, here-ish, just in the tree line.
Yeah.
In that case, is there any guard along this wall patrolling?
Yes, and they're looking out in that direction too, but they're not taking any shots, they're just observing.
Okay, good. Lightning is, like, halfway up, and he's just kind of resting on the wall. So you see, like, all those fucking zombies too. Good to know. Good to know.
The glowing helps spot them.
Yeah. But, are they always like that, or...?
Green and glowing? No, not
No.
since,
I figured they weren't green and glowing. I meant more, just standing there.
Oh, the zombies wander.
Oh, they do? Good.
There's been a lot more of them up and about ever since a few days ago.
Yeah.
Sometime after the lot of you arrived was when we started noticing the... Like, right before you guys arrived, we started noticing these weird bursts of energy in the air, and more of the undead seemed to be walking.
Joy. So even more of the undead fucks.
Weird. No clue what it means, though.
Right?
Wait. Is it the ones that sit there and try to mimic speech and talk shit, or are these different zombies?
All of
Your
the
zombies talk shit? Oh. Yeah, they do.
All Peruvian zombies talk shit.
I forget. I keep kicking off their heads before they can say anything.
Oh, farewell, and that guard goes back to his patrol.
Lightning is... Are they just standing there, or are they just moving around in the tree line?
Shuffling about, looking for stuff.
Okay. So they're not just standing there waiting to charge in. Good to know.
Just imagine if you just saw like 400 to 500 glowing green eyes at the forest line just staring at the wall.
That's what I actually envisioned when you were first like, yeah, they're just standing out there, and I'm like, okay, 2, 3 stacks. how many
Okay,
we talking?
2, 3 stacks of them. Oh god.
Yeah. I was about to say, so, God, you want to get more? Well, alright. If they say they got attended, Lightning's gonna hop down from the wall and head back to the camp. With Liang, because somehow he heard him.
Yee.
Man, you have good ears.
Duh. The dog.
Right. But, yeah.
Ezedan is standing there, and him and his wife look like they're packed and ready to go, as he just nods to you. Well then. We have an idea of what we're doing today. At the minimum, travel to Vallaki.
Well, we're gonna need to travel around Vallaki first, unless you guys want to try and get in. But I
Soon
imagine
some are going to find their way into Vallaki. There's the matter of the red dress.
and I'm going to need money for that red dress. I hope you know, because I assume you guys are not going in, yeah? And he just gestures to you.
Depending on who I see at Vallaki, will determine if I'm going in or not. But most likely not, so... You will be going into Vallaki, I assume. You were not spotted with us, were you?
I don't think I was. But I'll probably be like,
He's going
I'm
to
going
hand
to-
over a hundo of the gold.
Lightning's eyes just light up as he looks at him.
I'll need
Oof.
the rest back if there's any left over.
Okay. He just looks, that's a lot of money. That's in his head. All right. But is there anything else I should grab over there? Didn't we Isn't there a forge card at Nikki's?
There's a forge cart indeed. The Nicholas Homestead and Blacksmithy.
And perfectly good booze. It's about time.
Oh,
You would, by any chance, be able to get that out of town. That would be great as well.
I mean,
But
I
we
can
don't
see
have
what I
any
can-
powerful steeds to pull it.
Since Lightning has traveled around town a bit, would he have spotted or heard any horses?
Around Kresk? No, not around Kresk. In the general region, not particularly a lot of wild horses unless you're after something undead.
Hmm.
You could find a
Yeah.
bone steed out there, but you could roll like a history check to recall if they're tameable.
Not like a religion check?
Try religion if you want. Historically
one to the other.
speaking, from what you recall in tales and legends across various different books, there are absolutely beings out there that ride upon undead steeds. And you know of one particular undead steed known as Bucephalus. Seems to be some kind of non-living or otherworldly creature that Strahd used to ride. That seems to be his notable mount. And you do know of various evil-affiliated people who have, according to the legends and religious documents and tales that you've overheard at monasteries, of various different evil beings riding skeletal or zombified horses. So it's theoretically possible.
You know, Weaves and Eric used to fight each other a lot about fucking skeletal horses. I mean, we can try to see if one of them are rideable, but it'll be a tough one.
Sirnesh, there's an invisible Manfred sneaking up behind Lightning.
First, would Lightning notice at all?
Let's find out.
It's passive perception -5. Sirnesh is... So Lightning wouldn't know.
But Sirnesh can see invisibility.
Yeah.
So as Manfred approaches, he just gets kinda close to Lightning and says, Lightning, you're planning to go to Vallaki, correct?
What the fuck? He jumps like 2 feet away from the source of the noise.
You turn and you don't see anybody there immediately, and then he just... The hand is the first thing that appears as the spell just off of him. I have
Okay.
business with the book club.
Okay,
I'll accompany
that's
you.
That's a good one. And Sirnesh is
I
just
got
laughing
you.
his ass off. You did.
And then now I need to make a roll for Keebler. Because Sirnesh, you see an invisible Keebler now sneaking up behind Lightning from the other side.
Would Lightning be alert at this point and trying to look around, or no?
Actively alert, yes.
Okay. So you want me to roll perception for that, or no? I mean, the passive -5 would still be greater, so if you want.
And at this point, Feebler has gotten over to Lightning's ear and just says in common,
Yes, Valaki. We goes there.
Immediately, he poofs up and he tries to swat the thing that just fucking talked in his ear.
go ahead and make an attack. And Keebler's just going to like whoosh away and then appear out of invisibility.
Not you.
Alright, you fucks. Okay, I get it. I can't see invisible things. You got me. Okay.
We got you good. Not only
Yes.
not only did I startle you, but we got you with a double dip.
Alright, you fucks. Okay, I get it. This is a
Fool
good one.
me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So then, I'll accompany you into Valaki.
Great, I might, Yeah, I might need your help then. If you got contacts in the book club.
I do, and as the book club controls Valaki, my assistance will be tantamount to our success.
Right, and last I checked, or last I heard, there was a, kerfuffle going around in Valaki, yeah? Yeah. I think Esmeralda told us that when she appeared on Fang. Speaking of, Cyranesh is going to look around for Esmeralda, see if she's here or not.
Our entire journey's been a kerfuffle.
Right? A catastrophic kerfuffle.
Esmeralda is not anywhere near your guys' camp at the moment, but you do see Fang is passed out in dragon form.
Right. Someone's going to need to explain to Esmeralda what happened before, preferably before Fang wakes up. Otherwise, he's going to have a massive hangover, and we're gonna pay the price. Or
With those discussions under our belt and a little bit of planning made for the future, we will likely be ending.
Good spot.
I'm sorry if I took
I mean,
over the
considering it's really just 2 players now, everybody else is gone.
I was gonna
But
have
hey,
my
we have
character
a VOD now, so they can actually go back and catch up on anything they missed.
set up.
And
I
if
was gonna have my
anybody is like dope AF out there, they can just like write up a summary, and then I can drop it into Obsidian. Nah, we don't have a dedicated lore keeper, but that would be dope someday.
summary.
Hey,
Because I only have 5 whole fucking sessions that I need to write notes for.
Pretty much.
I mean, the majority of those sessions was a giant fight.
Yes, so luckily from werewolves to rescue mission finale, I can just be like, the party done fight. They fought stuff. There was a kerfuffle fight. There was fighting. Yup, they fought hags. Ain't really no reason to go into the detail or the minutia about the fights other than Novash dying, so I can probably just be like, skip, here's what happened. Or hell, I could just, why even do that? We could just have Crest and then rescue mission and just be like 43 through 46 rescue mission. Go.
Yeah.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I mean, it's 44. No. Like, about halfway through session 44 is when we decided to fight. And then it's 45, 46, 47. Or about halfway through 47, it's
Are we
a
47?
fight. Yeah. We're session 47 in. But if you count the smaller sessions, it's probably closer to fucking 56 or something.
Yeah, nobody's counting the itty bitties.
Okay.
We would just attach them to other ones. Holy shit, 47 sessions, and we only started to start recording today. Ain't I a stinker?
I mean, it's Saturday right now, so hey.
And it's Saturday in game too. Yay!
Yay! Also, Victoria, didn't I give you what Lightning's party was that got him? Because you were furiously writing it down, as you said.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. You want me to give you it again?
Yes. Put it in text form so that I can obsiditize it. We can put it in the permanent record. So I will now be ending the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Someday we will have more chat interaction, but for the foreseeable future, we're probably not going to interact with the chat on a very large degree since we're going to be focusing on the game and roleplay, but we'll go through and look at questions and maybe provide answers and clarification. We'll figure something out, but thank you all. You're grand. Bye-bye.